are you doing today? Welcome to lesson 4. So far, we have seen that it all starts with digits, right? And then that we count in group of 10s. One the love after every group of 10, right? And then we say every place has its name, which tells us the value of that digit in that place. Isn't that so? Now here's the golden rule. No two digits can stay in a place. Never. What does that mean? We cannot have 10 tens. Yeah. We cannot have 10 units. No, 10 units is already a 10. So we send that 1 10 to the tens place. We can never have 10 tens or 11 tens. No, that's not possible. Because 11 tens, it's already 100 and a 10. That's what it means, because we have a bundle of 10. Right? So 11 under the tens place is 11 tens. We can't have 11 here. That's why we carry this, because no two digits must or can stay in a place. Not possible. So we send this to the hundredths place. We have 1 1 10. That's what it means. So let's see another example. Let's see another example. If we have a number like, let's have 258, for instance. 258. You can write all of those here. 258 units. This is 3. No way. 3 digit. No. 258. If you say that out in word as 258. A 200, a 5 tenths, and 8 units. Let's see how beautiful this thing means. 200, 5 tenths. How do we call 5 tenths in word? As we call the 50. 5 tenths is 50. 50. 8 units, that's 8. Let's add this together and see what number it gives us. 0 0 8 8. 0 plus 5 5 2. That's what that means. So no two digits can stay in a place at a time. And that's what we do when we have things like addition or subtraction. Addition we carry. Let's see some examples. If we have 258 like I just did with let's say 63. We want to add this together. Let me arrange them with their place value. I have a 200, a 5 tenths, and an 8 unit. This has 100, 6 tenths, and 3 unit. Now it's time to put this together. Let's put them together and see what we have from here. So now I have 8 plus 3. 8 plus 3 is 11. We're not going to have 11 here. That's breaking the rules. And the reason is simple. 11 is 1 unit and a tenth. That's like saying 10 plus 1. So we have a 10. And that's why we always say carry 1. So now we are carrying 1 10 to the tens place. Let's keep it here. And take it away from here, because 8 plus 3, yes, 11. We keep the units in its place, and we have already carried 1 10 to the tens place. Now we already have a 10. So that means we have 1 plus 5 plus 6. 1 plus 5 is 6. And 6 plus 6 is 12. Then we have 12 tens. Wow. 12 tens. Let's see now. 12 tens means that we have, and then when you are doing all of these, say it out in words. So I have 12 tens. 12 tens means I have 10 group of tens already, plus 2 extra tens. So this 10 group of tens is 100. That's why you carry 1. So now we want to carry 1. I'm just carrying 100. This is not just an ordinary 1. It's a powerful 1. It's 100. A whole 100. So I'm taking it to the hundredths place. Sit down there. I'm coming for you. And then I have 100 plus 200 plus 100. That's 1 plus 2, 3 plus another 1. That's 400. So 258 plus 163 gives me 421. 4 hundredths, 2 tenths, and 1 unit. So that's basically what you do in addition, right? So sometimes when we have addition and involves carrying, that is essentially what you are doing. Same thing applies when we have subtraction with borrowing, right? Now let's see the difference now. Let's now have 230. Why do I like 2? No, I'm not used to this because my name is Tutu. No, I will use 2 this time around. Okay, let me use 5. That's a 513 minus, let me have 284. I still used 2. No, I'm not going to use 2. Let me use 1. I'm going to use 1. Alright, 530 minus 184. So let's see how this turns out. Let's arrange it in the place value house. This is a 500, a 110, and a 3 unit. A 100, an 8 tenths, and a 4 unit. This is where it becomes interesting. Now, this is 3 take away 4. That's not possible because 3 is less than 4. What do? I will borrow from the next place. Why am I borrowing from the next place? Because the next place is actually 10 of this place. Don't forget, 10 units makes a 10. So why can't I borrow from a 10? Now, so we say that's not possible. I'll borrow from the next place. Now I want to borrow from here. This has just 110. Now don't forget that 110 is 10 units. So when you borrow 1, and you say I borrow 1, I put it in front of 3, it's now 13. That's not a magic. The reason why it became 13 is because 110 is actually a whole 10. So we have 10 plus 3, that's how it gives us 13 units. Now we can now take away 4 from 13 units. And so we have 13 minus 4 gives us 9. But we have borrowed this one, so it remains nothing. 0. We've taken 1 away from it. 1 minus 1 is 0, so we have 0. Now, can I take 8 away from 0? Is that possible? Is it possible to take 8 away from 0? Can you take 8 away from nothing? That's not possible. 0 is less than 8. So what do we do again? We borrow from the next house. And why should we borrow in the first place? Because hundreds is actually made of tens, isn't it? So now, we don't need to take all of the 5 in hundreds. That would be greedy. We only need 1. Now, let's borrow 100 from here. When we borrow 1 from 5, it remains 4. And then we bring that 1 all over to this place. Just like I've explained, 100, right, is actually from 10 or tens. It is 10 tens that makes 100. That is why when I borrowed 100, which is actually 10 tens, and I put it here, added it to the 0 that I have here, that's why I still have 10 tens. So even though you are just putting, I put 1 inside, it becomes 10. That's what happens. So I want you to be saying it out to yourself. So now I have 10 of tens. So now I can take 8 away from 10. If I take 8 away from 10, how many tens do I have left? I have 2 tens left. And then I come to the hundreds place. I take away 1 from 4. And then I have 3. So 513 minus 184 is actually 300, 2 tens, and 9 units. 329. Right? So, That's why it's important that we know that no two digits can be in the place value house. Never! When we make a bundle of 10, we send it to the next place, right? Just to our left. Okay. What have we learned today? No two digits can stay in a place. Keep that in mind. We bundle up when we have a group of 10. So we can borrow when we need a group of 10. Isn't that interesting? We bundle up when we have a group of 10, just like we do in addition with carrying. So we can borrow when we need a group of 10. Amazing, isn't it? Now, there's an activity for today, and I mean it today. This is what I want you to do. We're going to be having a break, 2 days break. And I want you to just go over what you have learned so far. I want you to go over it, say it out to yourself in your own words. Talk about it with somebody in the house, your mom, your dad, your uncle, your auntie, your sibling, even if it's your... Just talk about it, right? And then I'll be very happy if you can just write me and tell me what you have learned so far. So in our 2 day break, go back to your notes. I won't believe you've been keeping a good note. Study it, write me and tell me what you have learned so far. I'll see you 2 days after. Don't miss out. Bye-bye.